Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek-O-Tronic. I am Paige and it's time for some more Smartphone Tycoon. So last time out, we started a new range of phones. We got rid of the botheration range in the end. They'd done as well for what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for 5 phones. Five botheration phones we did, but then we started the Geek-O-Trons, which I then promptly failed to rename correctly and consistently. So we had the Geek-O-Tron 6000 and then the Geek-O-Tronic 7000. So I'm just going to write that down. I like the Geek-O-Tronic. So let's have the Geek-O-Tronic. And we had a 7K, so yeah, I don't know what we'll do for the next one, I'm not quite sure. But that did all right in terms of sold copies, 92,000. Was that the most we've ever sold? Yes, that was the most we've ever sold. So earnings was 34.8 million, which is very, very good. So now I've had some tips, and one of them is make a cheap phone. Make a cheap phone. So let's go for that, shall we? Now, first things first, let's check employees, new employees. 1 out of 10, 4, 4, 2, and 1. Yeah, they were the ones we had before, I think. We don't want those guys in because they're a bit rubbish. Why would you employ those guys? They're terrible. Right, so let's create a smartphone. Let's call it the Geek. Oh, please remember the thing because this is a real pain to type. Geek-O, and then Tronic. Well, if it's a cheap, less able version, let's call it the Geek-O-Tronic 1000, like so. And go, yep, okay, Geek-O-Tronic 1000, jolly good, thank you very much. Good. Move on to the next bit. Let's just have it fairly basic. Let's make it a little bit sort of more angled around the edges, like that. Volume control buttons, we will shift it up a bit, yeah, and tick that. And lock button will bring down, okie dokie, like that. And then make the screen height and a bit wider, so they're a bit higher, a bit wider for the screen. And then let's change the button to be that one, like that. And the speaker style can stay like that. And everything else can stay like that. So let's try and make it cheap. Now, let's add a colour. So let's go for, I don't know, red or something. That'll do. In fact, no, we've got an orange. What about an orange phone? That might be a fun colour to have. That might be an absolute eye-melting colour. There we go. So an orange phone, like so, because everyone wants an orange phone. Let's have IPS with full HD, keeping the price down. This is good. 8 megapixel cameras for both. I think that's probably a good thing. And the style of the front one, I'm not really bothered. Does anyone really care? Does anyone really care about the little tiny dot in the front camera? Is anyone that bothered? We'll have that. Style on the back. We'll drag it into the middle like so. And let's have that one. That one there. Fine. Yeah, I'm happy with the positioning of that. Keeping the cost down. It's looking good. So we don't want it to be a terrible phone. We want it to actually work. So let's see if we can get an Intel. Series 4, power and performance are okay. What if we put the RAM in? That's 10 and that's another 10. Okay, let's do it like that. Let's see if this works, if our little experiment works. We've got to put the battery up a little bit because that will make me sad. And can we put micro SD in for 10 and touch? Touch is expensive. So put micro SD in. Let's go for that, shall we? So the cost price, look at that, $943 for that rubbish phone. What on earth is that based on? So yeah, we can't do that, but we could say, hang on, so if we do that, we make 12. So we sell it for 425, but that's not very good, is it? So if we make ourselves 250 per phone, like that, I don't know, do you know what, whatever, that'll do. $241 per phone we sell. Let's up that. We can up that. About 300 and something. $350 per phone-ish. That'll do. 348. Create that. It's probably going to be terrible. It's a bit of an experiment just to go down a sort of rubbish route. But there we go. So we've got lots of staff. They can pour all the design and tech into it. Now, hopefully, because it's a slightly rubbish phone, they should be able to do it fairly quickly. Yes, come on, news face. What's happening? Okie doke. Yep, stuff's happened. Lovely, lovely. Thank you. More sciencey research points are pouring in. And I guess we get more of those because there's more people. There's more staff, I'm going to assume. I don't really know how that works. But, okay, right. So we've got enough to unlock a new thing, which is good. I'd like to be able to unlock more new things if I could. 50,799 fans, $103 million in the bank. Can I not just quit now? Can I just take the $103 million and run off? Run off to a beach in Hawaii somewhere and just stay there. Intel, stop the production of that thing. Yeah, great. Thanks for that. That's really interesting. Already up to 59 research points. Come on. Get us to 80. Get us to 80 research points. I think we're going to. I think we will. 69. Oh, no, it's halted. It's halted on 60 at 74. 74% complete as well. Come on, another 6. Another 4 now before we finish this phone, and we can get 2 new things in for the next phone, which would be lovely. Come on, come on. Yes. Okay, so we can research, unlock whatever, 2 more tech things, which is splendid. Oh, and another 5 coming in as well. That's lovely. Okay, and I think there's no bugs, which is quite good. We'll go for 40% of the budget because why not? Let's see how it goes. Look at the critics' evaluation. They're probably going to say it's a pile of poop. 6 out of 10. 4 out of 10, it could be better. You're absolutely right. And someone liked it. So an average mark of 6. I'll take that. That's pretty good. So it's slowly doing things. That's good. Right, we'll do some... okay, well, rating. Lovely, thanks. Can I... Hello? Why are you bringing up random things? I would like to do some marketing, please. Let's just do magazines and posters. That's fine. We'll just do that. We'll get ourselves a few fans on this. There you go. 1,700, 2,000 fans. That's all very lovely. That's fine. Right. Researchy things. What do we go for? Width and height? Make the phone a bit bigger? Screen tech? Cameras? I don't really know. Cameras. Front. Yeah. Should we up the cameras or the RAM? Possibly upgrade the RAM. No, let's do the cameras. So camera 5. Thank you very much. And go to the other one. Front camera. Research that up as well. Upgrade that. Lovely, lovely. Right. That phone has made 6, 7 million. Yeah, so okay, maybe maybe that isn't how this works. I know 10 million. Yeah, we were on 100 and something million, weren't we? So really, we need it to take us to back over 100 million, or else we have to consider that a loss. But it's, do you know what? It's looking all right. It's looking okay. We've lost a few fans, but that's absolutely fine. Yeah, so we can't do anything. Oh yeah, we can. We can create another smartphone right now. Okay, the Geek-O-Tronic 1000 is seemingly very, very popular. Get off. Really? Really, really? Sales of the Geek-O-Tronic 1000 have ended. How many? What? What's a rubbish phone? So it's at 161,000 copies. Get out of town. Okay, 161,000 copies for 33 million. So it's, yeah, just shy of the other Geek-O-Tronics, but it sold so many copies. Okay, that's interesting. So now let's do that similar thing again. Let's create another smartphone. Let's call it Geek. Oh, can you just have this in your sort of library of words? I obviously want to type it. Geek-O. Oh, no. Must have uppercase. Geek-O-Tronic 1,000. I don't know, 500. 1,500. That'll do. For no reason. The Geek-O-Tronic 1,500. That's a catchy name. Right. And then let's just make this marginally different. In fact, no, somebody did say, in fact, I'll give you a name drop. It was Damien. I think Damien in the Discord. Yes, we do have a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, please do come along. There is a link in the description below of the video. He said, make it in a different colour, I think. I think that's what he said. I'd have to go and check that for a second. I don't know. Hang on, let me go and check what he said. Oh, I can't find it. There's an awful lot of chat going on. And the problem is that Damien talks quite a lot in the chat. So it scrolled way, way off the screen. But never mind. I think he said you can do something with colours. But we'll change it a bit. So let's make the edges. I don't think that the edges actually makes any difference. Oh, it does. It does make a bit of a difference. Look at that. And then let's make it slightly thinner like that. So that's 100. So that's fine. We'll try this a bit. And let's change the central button. Does that make any cost difference at all? Let's have a big round button in the middle. Let's see if that works. Right, orange is bad. Let's go for a beautiful purple shade there. That's very lovely. AMOLED Full HD looks good to me. Yeah, rock on. Go for that one. Thank you. Right, 5 megapixel cameras. Let's go for super affordable. Let's go for actually affordable. Right, drop that in. Camera style, I don't know. That one again, the little round sort of thingamabob, that looks pretty good. Yeah, go. And yeah, now of these, so what do we want? Medio Rec. Which is the cheapest? Which is the cheapest one? If I'm making an affordable thing, 349, 323. So that, yeah, so Medio Rec. Oh, look at that. Oh, the performance is rubbish. Okay, that's possibly a bit too expensive. Can we go back? Can we go back to that one? 323. Yeah, do that. And I don't even know if I want to put a micro SD card in there. Do I want to even do that? For an extra 10? Do I want to up the battery for an extra 10? That might be quite good because people might quite like that. Micro SD in the Geek-O-Tronic 1500. It's on Android. What about does the cost actually care at all? No. It's just obviously not going to go very well because Android's obviously popular and the other ones are not. So, okay, let's drop that down a little bit. So the price, if we make 367 on each one. Yeah, whatever, try that. Absolutely. Rock on. Go for it. There was a bug before we'd even started doing anything else. Before we designed anything or implemented any technology, there was a bug. Well done, chaps. Good work. That's very good. Right, let's wait for them to work on this thing because this takes a little while. So we shall sit and watch as the design tech points go up, the bugs creep up, and our research points also go up. Ta-da! It's finished. There we go. So 71 research points. So we've got another thing to unlock later. 40% of the budget. I'm never quite sure how it's going to go. Look, the critics' evaluation. Please be nice. Okay, average, slightly above average, and average. Average mark 5. Okie dokie. Right, okay. Well, let's go marketing. Let's do a big marketing thing then to push that kind of rubbish phone. And again, it needs to get us over 100 million, and I think we'll be okay. Now, I don't know if this one will. I really don't know if this one will, because that was a terrible phone. That was rubbish. Right, can we have any more employees that aren't terrible? Oh, the 13 pages of people. Yeah, approve you. We'll have you. You're good. 8, 1, 1, 5, 3, 6. 6 or 7. We'll have the 7. That's good. We'll take the 6 people as well. You, and I think you were a 6. So that's fine. Can I have a go with our HR people, please? Because some of these people here are absolutely terrible. Why would you employ these people? Rating 1 out of 10. Oh, I'm going to have you then. Brilliant. So yeah, we'll have the decent people. $22,400 a month I'm paying that person. Good grief. Okay, but now I've got loads of people. I've got absolutely loads of people sitting about. So let's go and do this. Width or height? Do you want to make it a bit wider, possibly? Make the phone wider? Yeah, why not? I don't really know what the difference is, but that will do. I can now use the object in the editor. Yay, great. Okay, so now do we just go through and make another standard phone? What I want to do is I want to make another kind of standardy phone and then get enough points in to then make something that's a bit different, to make a different flagship phone, if you like. But yeah, let's do that now. Let's go through and create another smartphone. Wait until the end of this batch. Oh, okay, fine. I'll wait until the end. Okay, it's got us over 100, whatever it was, millions. That's pretty good. A little jolt there as the money came out, I think. But that's fine. Okay, 126. I don't know how much I had before. Okay, this has made an awful lot of money. This phone, this averagey, rubbishy phone has made us 40... Get off. 40 million. Has it stopped? Has it stopped? Okay, right, hang on a minute then. So if I tab... and go smartphones. Was that the most profitable phone we've ever made? The Geek-O-Tronic 1500, which was terrible. That's our most successful phone ever. With the average rating of 5. I don't understand. So it's the affordableness. It's whether people can afford it or not then. Is that it? Well, do you know what? For an experiment then. For an absolute experiment. Let's go for the Geek... Oh, yeah, there's a pattern forming here. This is a bit tedious. Oh, no, I've pressed the wrong button. Geek-O-Tronic. Geek-O-Tronic 1. The Geek-O-Tronic 1. And what we're going to do is everything can be as basic as it can be. So that'll do. We'll move the buttons on the side a bit. Yeah, because I like that. We'll move the screen lock button down a tiny bit. Okay, yep, basic-y basic. A central button, do we change that? I quite like... Yeah, we've got a massive button at the bottom. That'll do. Like that. Let's have it in white, because that's nice and straightforward. Thank you very much. Let's have TFT. I bet the screens are rubbish. Oh, no. TFT, full HD screen. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. 2 5-megapixel cameras. Style, put it in the middle. Put it drag. There you go. And we want that one... No, that's a raised one, isn't it? We want a kind of embedded camera like that. Yeah, okay, I'm all for that. 5 megapixel on both. Right, this thing, we don't want to sacrifice too much on this. We don't want it to be too utterly rubbish. So what if we put in... Oh no, that bumps the price up for way too much. That's way too much. Exion. 253, 304, 302. That's probably good. 302. And let's bring the battery down. Micro SD, do we drop the... No, let's not even put a micro SD in. And how about a basic battery as well? Just make a really rubbish basic phone and then just price it like that, exactly like that. In fact, do you know what? Let's even make it a tiny, I can't drag the thing, tiny bit less. So let's make it cost $724. That'll do. Create the Geek-O-Tronic 1. The absolute rubbishness of the Geek-O-Tronic 1. And then also that hopefully will give us 80 research point things by the end of this. So we can get 2 more upgrades. And then we can create a sort of flagship phone with all the sort of bells and whistles and gadgets and power and all the kind of stuff on it. But right now, let's just create this really, really basic kind of rubbishy phone, sell it for cheap, see how it goes. We might push the marketing for it as well. We might push the marketing quite heavily for that. And do I go for the middling option? Do I dare go for the middling option of that one for the amount that I want to produce? I might do. I might go for 60% of the... No, I can't. No, I'll go for 40%. I'll keep it safe. So, all right, they're just over halfway through. 66 research points. Come on. Get us to 80. Get us to 80, please. Okay, it's done. The Geek-O-Tronic 1, possibly the most basic, worst phone I could ever make, is ready to roll. Got 89 research points, which is good. They've got an extra 9, which is lovely. Number of copies. So, yeah, 190,000 copies for 40% of the budget. Or 60% of the budget is 285,000 copies. So that's going to be $89 million. I can't do the $89 million. Let's do 60 million. Just to, well, yeah, 59.5 million. 190,000 copies of that. Let's see if we sell 190 copies of that. Look, critics' evaluation. They're going to say it's rubbish. Oh, what? Really? An average mark of 6 for that. And let's go marketing, and let's go down the middling one for all that sort of stuff. There we go. There we go. Splendid. So we'll watch that tick up. Now, I was wondering what SMM was. It could be social media marketing in that thing. In the when you go to marketing, there's an SMM, and I don't know what it was, but yeah, social media marketing would make sense. So yeah, okay, so it's selling all right. It's selling all right at the minute. Let's go to news because it's been flashing on and off. Jolly good. Yeah, processors are done. Right, let's go and research some new things. So should we get dual SIM? Because that's a nice feature to have, which is good. And what's the next little widgety feature? Waterproof. Oh, do I want waterproof? Do I want some more RAM? Do I want better screen res? Screen height? Screen width? I don't know which one to go for. Screen width 4. We've got screen height 5 and screen width 4. So let's up the screen width. So let's do that. Let's get a nice bit of screen width going on. And then, right, let's wait for the sales of this to finish then, because we can't do anything until the sales of this are done anyway. I don't think we've got any employees to employ. New employees, 1 out of 10. Have they got some more in? No. Oh, hang on. No, we've already approved him. He's not an employee that we can have. Do we need to upgrade the office? He is in, isn't he? Hang on. How many employees have we got? I didn't press world rating. That's lovely to see. Thanks. Employees, going to the corner. My employees. I should have 10. Should have 10 people. Are there 10 people in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, there are. Okay, so I've got enough room in the office still. That's fine. I don't need to upgrade the office anymore. Sales of the Geek-O-Tronic are looking really good. The Geek-O-Tronic 1 is the worst phone ever. It's rubbish. And it's making 52 million. Sales of the Geek-O-Tronic 1 ended. It made... Why does it keep doing that? Am I clicking down there and that's what it does if I click down there? Yeah, okay, that's fortunately where I wanted to go. 52 minutes. So the most basic phone I made. Also sold 272,000 copies. I didn't think I produced that many copies. I thought I produced 190,000. But there we go. Some appeared. I don't know. They found it on the back of the sofa or whatever. Oh my goodness me. Okay. So now let's compare that then. Let's do this then. So let's go to the Geek-O. That's not O yet. There you go. Geek-O-Tronic. What number did I get to before? Did I have 7,000? So let's go for 8,000. Geek-O-Tronic 8,000. Flagship phone. Yes. Right, now, all the best things. All the shiniest things. That looks rubbish at the minute. Thickness, make it thin. Central button, we want that. Speaker style, don't really care. That'll do. Screen width. Yes. Screen height. Angles, make it slim. Angles at the side, make it slim. Yeah, as many of those you can put on. For some reason I can click the plus button on that one, but it's not doing it. Right, volume control. Drag that up a tiny tad. Screen lock button, bring it down. Can't do the next thing. Okay, so a range of colours. So let's have 2 colours. That colour can be whatever. That, a dark blue, and that can be black. Like that. That's good. I'll take that. Super AMOLED, full HD. Absolute mega super quality. We can have the 20 megapixel and the 12 megapixel for the front camera and the 20 megapixel for the normal camera. Double cameras. Drop that in. That is monstrous, that thing, isn't it? Where's the sideways one? Like that. It's like Wally's eyes. There we go. So Wally's eyes, splendid. style of that one. Like that, that'll do. Yes. Okay, what's going to give us the best? What's going to give us the best performance of everything? Look at that. Series 9 Intel processor, all the RAM, all the ROM, everything you compile into this phone. Battery life, all of it. Touch ID, micro SD, 2 SIMs. Yes. Go forth and sell it for 2,279. Let's drop that down a tiny bit. So it's just under 2,000 to make people think, ooh, that's cheap. 1997. There we go. And create that smartphone. Okay, now let's see how this goes. Let's see how that goes. They're going to start pouring stuff in. I've already got up to 15 research points. That's good. So, yeah, we're going to throw everything at this. We'll throw everything at it. We'll do the 40% sales thingamabob, but we'll put in the 5 million on the marketing because I think it might be quite good. So let's see then. It's going to slowly tick up. 25% the way through pretty much. Let's wait and see what happens at the end. Okay, I think that took a long time, maybe because there's so much design and tech that goes into it. Maybe each of those bits, when you increase the different elements, I know width, height, screen quality and all that, maybe that requires more design and technology stuff. That seemed to take a bit longer. Okay, so how many copies do I want to create? Yeah, that, 86,000? Do I want to do that? Or do I want to make 130,000 copies, given that the other thing sold quite nicely? Why am I creating less copies of this one? The other one, I swear, was more than 86,960 copies. But, okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go for that. I'm too scared to go for... Oh, shall I go for the middle one and go for broke? Which is probably what will happen. 110 million. That's only 60% of the budget. It'll make some back. Let's go for it. Let's go for that, shall we? Whatever. Let's try it. Let's go absolutely crazy. Look, critics evaluation. Be nice. The back camera... Oh, no. Oh, no. I've just built 12 bazillion of these and they're rubbish. And again, I don't understand. I really don't understand. I've packed it with the best technology that we've got. The best tech. It was all the options ramped up. Apparently it's rubbish. So it's a bit, so what makes a good... The cheap ones are better, which I don't understand. So the flagship phone, which I've just ordered 12 gazillion copies of, is rubbish. However, let's do the 5 million marketing thing as well. We might as well waste all our money on it. Right, if this can get us back over 100 million, I'll be very, very pleased and very, very surprised. Let's go and do our research thing whilst we're here. Screen tech, colours, angle. Our angles 4 is lower than all the other things. So let's get some more angles because that's really important apparently in phones. Oh dear, the sales of the Geek-O-Tronic 8000, a super advanced, really nice phone, have miserably flopped. So there we go, the Geek-O-Tronic 1, which is, I mean, it's all right. It's not the mobile phone, well, cell phone, whatever, smartphone equivalent of a brick, but it's not very good. 1 gig of RAM and all that, and it was $724 for hardly anything. This one was, yeah, it was quite expensive. Sold 40,000 copies. I bought so many copies of that. I should have gone for the 40% option to earn me 15 million. So the kind of thing is just build rubbishy phones instead of going for phones that are full of the shiny tech. Botheration 1 was fairly basic. Botheration 1 Plus, which was the one that earned a 6. Botheration 2 Pro, I put all the best tech into that. And it just went, no, it's rubbish. Maybe it's the cost. Maybe that cost is too much. But yeah, $2,000 on a phone is absolutely flipping ludicrous. But yeah, okay. Do you know what we're going to do then to finish this bit off? Yes, let's upgrade the office. We've got no money. We might as well spend some more money on absolutely nothingness. Now, can we employ any more employees? That's the thing. 15. Right, okay. Can we never have these ones? Can we get rid of these 1 out of 10 guys? So yeah, all right. We'll have you. You'll have you. Anyone over 6 out of 10 can come on board. 8 out of 10, yeah, we'll certainly take you on board. 9 out of 10. Oh, Delacruz Manuel from Brazil with your 2 years experience. Yes, we'll take you. However, Brahms Prius from Germany with your 10 years of experience is 1 out of 10 rating. I don't think we'll be hiring you. Thank you very much. The new office looks very lovely indeed. If I tap, does it pause it? No, it does not. It looks very, very nice. I'm going to go into this screen here to pause it. I imagine that's a pause thing. Okay. So we're paying $1 million a month to rent that big office, and we're paying 194 grand in salaries. That's quite expensive. So each month, I think that's what it means. We're paying out $1.2 million pretty much. Wow. Okay, that's quite a lot. But do you know what? We'll leave it for there. Now, I'm intrigued to know what you think. What kind of constitutes a victory for this? What do you want me to see me try? Because I can't keep playing this forever and ever and ever and ever. I could be here for years. I mean, when does it end? When does the tech stuff end? Do you want me to go until there's no tech left to research? Or what? I don't know. So please let me know. Let me know what you think is a suitable sort of end point for this game. Do you want me to get over 250 million monies? Do you want me to create 25 phones? So yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think should be the sort of the finishing point of this, and we'll try and reach that if we can. But yeah, I don't really understand the mechanics behind it. I don't really understand the mechanics of make really good phone full of tech and it's really poorly received and nobody buys it yet. Make really old kind of cruddy phone with all old tech in and no RAM and no processor in it. It's all really basic and everyone goes, this is the best phone ever. Is it really? It's terrible. It's rubbish. Might as well get some string and a couple of cups. So yeah, I don't really understand the logic of that. So yeah, maybe next time we can play about with that. And see what happens. And maybe make some more sort of lower quality phones. Maybe with different processors and stuff in, or different colours or whatever. Maybe go for exactly the same but do different colours. That might be interesting. See if the colour makes any difference. Yeah, I don't know. But yes, we'll play with that next time. And yeah, we'll see where we go from there. We'll see where we go and how long this series is going to run for. But hopefully you're finding it interesting and entertaining. If you are, please do leave a like and also please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on with our Smartphone Tycoon business. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard and I will see you next time. Run, Ted, run quicker, Ted. Oh, Ted is green. Oh dear. Timmy is looking very bad. Okay, there's still the same amount of water. I'm guessing we didn't get robbed. We got robbed. In no way is this going to break the radio, Ted. And you've broken the radio, Ted.